Hey guys, it's James from TeaDB bringing you another Inbetweenisode. So today we are doing something a little bit different. We are going to the Wuyi Mountains, drinking some yancha, some rock tea. So a Wuyi oolong, and I'm drinking it by myself. This may actually be a first on TeaDB. It took 100-something episodes to get here, but this is a tea that I enjoy a lot. This is actually the first Wuyi that I bought anything more than a sample size of in quite a long time, a few years at least. And I actually did buy a blind on the recommendation of a tea person who I respect a lot. So the tea is from WuyiOrigin. It's a Qidan. I bought 150 grams of it. It's from 2016. It was a competition style tea. So it's processed in a way that's a little bit, it's not like your super heavily baked Wuyi teas that you need to wait for a couple years for. So I'm drinking this in February of 2017. So it's been a while. It's very tasty right now, I must say. So I've already had the first infusion, and the aroma has actually changed quite a bit, already as I've been going on. So we're going to take a smell. So more of the florals, vegetals coming out of it now. Originally, when I first poured hot water on, it was a really, really aromatic, rich, sweet smell to it. So here's steep number 2. It's brewing up this sort of orangish red. So it's not, as I said, it's not like your super traditional, heavily baked yancha, but it's sort of in between a medium roast or a mid to low roast, I would say. Cheers, guys. Good body, really nice mouthfeel. You can feel the depth of tea all the way going back to the mouth. You get some taste in the throat. Very smooth. It's sort of, I would say it's mainly sweet, sort of like those sweet minerals. It has, the mouthfeel, I'd say, is very nice. It's not the richest yancha I've had, but it's sort of towards that category. And for leaf to water, I tend to brew my Wuyi oolongs not light. I'm using 6 grams for 75 milliliters. It's the ratio that I prefer. I tend to like to brew them out with the stronger ratios, and that's one of the reasons why I don't drink them that much, is that they tend to get really expensive for higher quality teas, and because I'm using so much leaf, the amount of dollars per session ends up being a fair amount more than pu'er. This is costing me, for 6 grams, a little bit over $3 per session, so it's not an everyday tea for me, but it's one that I'll probably drink this 150 grams over the next, 6 months, a year, and I will have no issue finishing it off. So still continuing to get this orangish red color and taking another smell. I feel like a lot of these Wuyi oolongs sort of move into this really familiar minerals, rock. Yan is rock in Chinese, probably terribly mispronounced. This rock smell. And this tea is starting to move into that. I associate some sort of like grains with it as well. It's not quite the same as grains in pu'er, but something that I often find these Wuyis gravitating towards after you give them 5 or 6 steeps or so. Cheers, guys. A little bit smoother. It has it's not like super syrupy, but it has some of that sort of like sticky texture to it as well. This viscosity has gone down a little bit, so probably about time for me to reheat the water or push the leaves a little bit more. Some cocoa. More of the florals I feel like are coming out in these later infusions. I'm finding that the tea is very warming to me. I'm drinking this on a rather cold, very rainy winter day here in Seattle. Steep number 4. Cheers, guys. More rocks. The taste has changed each steep. So steep 1 to 4, it's all represented something new. The body is good. I'm getting more of that rock taste here. Definitely in terms of like sort of the aftertaste, it leaves a lot of sweet feelings, especially at the front of the mouth, a little bit towards the back of the mouth, a little bit in the throat as well. So yeah, that is this tea, the Qidan. So the Qidan, to talk a little bit about that, that is one of the names of things that are usually associated with Dahongpao, one of the 4 famous bushes. That and Beidou, I'm also probably mispronouncing that, are usually like the leaf varietals or leaf cultivars that will be sold as Dahongpao. You also have blends and stuff like that. So this is, it's not the best yancha I've ever had, but I think it's very decent, very good for the price. Definitely recommend anyone that is interested in Wuyi oolongs to go check out Cindy Chen over at WuyiOrigin. Send her a message, tell her you're interested in trying some of her Wuyi teas. She is very, very close to the source. She makes tea and stuff like that. So this is one of her teas. She has a lot of teas in a lot of different ranges, so they don't necessarily need to be at this range, which I think is 60 to 70 cents a gram. She sells a lot of teas that are more modestly priced as well. Yeah, I wholeheartedly recommend it. So thank you guys for tuning in, and I will see you guys next time.